Welcome back, you lovely people. Had a really important video today, and I don't say that often, so let's step through this and pay attention, because I think we are at a very important moment. And why do I say that? Well, actually, before the most important is I just want to draw your attention to the scammers. This is on Instagram today. They are creating profiles that look just like me, and a few people have fallen for it, not in that they've been scammed, but it is very easy to fall for it. So be careful. I won't reach out saying hello or asking you for anything. So be very cautious. You can see the name is slightly different, but it looks almost identical. There are a lot of bad actors out there, Instagram, YouTube in particular, and they're all trying to get one over. So I really caution you to be careful. And that's not just following me. There's all sorts out there in the crypto world. Now, let's get to the market. Let's just have a look at Bitcoin. Up under 8% today at 57,000. Obviously a fantastic day. But going to our chart, so I want to draw your attention to a new line I've put in, actually. There we go. So we've come into this level at 58,000, and I've just drawn in this resistance line because I'm noticing that it was resistance here, and it was resistance just a few days ago as well. So it looks like the market is paying attention to that level, and we've come right into it, and we're currently bouncing off a little bit, but we need to see what happens next. So our levels are now 58,000 and 59,000. We're looking at that region. We've been tracking that now over the past few weeks, and we know that if we break to the upside, then we are looking to an all-time high and beyond, probably $80,000 plus. But if we do get rejected, and particularly when we lose this longer term trend line, which will come in somewhere around 54,000, then we could be looking much lower, of course, before the big bounce and before we start our parabolic run. And looking around the altcoin market, particularly the large caps, got Ethereum up another 5%, essentially hanging about at the all-time high. Chainlink consolidating, smashing $50 overnight. So amazing to see for Chainlink. Well done to those that have stayed patient and focused on the fundamentals, and you're getting your rewards. And Binance 5% consolidating near the all-time high. I also noticed Polkadot putting in a run 12%, which is good because Polkadot has been lagging. So what is really important? What am I talking about? Well, I released videos over the weekend about the Bitcoin dominance. I'm still focused on the Bitcoin dominance. And why am I focused on that? Well, I want to just remind you that I was focused on the Bitcoin dominance at the end of December. And why was I focusing on the end of December? Is because I was preempting the Bitcoin dominance turning and starting to fall. I think I was a couple of weeks early at that point, but it was very important that we were talking about it, because we did head into this resistant level at 72, 73%. And since that point, basically for all of 2021 so far, the Bitcoin dominance has been capitulating, and we've gone down 36, 37%. And you know what that means in reality, because Bitcoin has gone up this year and altcoins have gone up a hell of a lot more. What I really want to talk about, though, is messages that I'm getting today and over the past few days. People talking about FOMOing in to Ethereum and Chainlink, but also into cryptos such as Dogecoin. And I've had a couple of those today. And this is not surprising. I have a list here. I call it the crypto short. And that's because these are all of the cryptos that I don't like. So these are the ones that I'm short, at least not necessarily a position, but I'm bearish on. And if you look down this list, everything is up 10%, 20%, 30%. So in my opinion, some of the weakest cryptos are absolutely flying. This to me is a warning sign. Another warning sign, if you watch the Bitcoin dominance videos, you'll note that from the timing, this is about the time in the last cycle as well, where Bitcoin started outperforming altcoins. Now you have some of the weakest altcoins which are putting in huge pumps. So people are saying to me, should they be selling their Bitcoin into other cryptos? Should they be selling their Bitcoin into Ethereum? And of course, none of this is financial advice, but my consideration at the moment would be the complete opposite. Is it time to start looking to move some altcoins into Bitcoin? Now, that doesn't mean that altcoins are not going to continue to go up. They may go up for another week, another 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm urging caution because this is about the moment in time where you're going to get a lot of retail investors FOMOing into Dogecoin. And at some point, I don't know if it's now or in the near future, at some point it will be the top. And you will, if you get caught on the wrong side of that, then you may see your position down 40, 50, 60, 70%. This is possible. This is a sort of move that we should expect from some of these altcoins that have gone up a lot. Okay, of course, they'll bounce and recover, but getting caught on the wrong side of that sort of move is not a position that I would want to be in, or those that follow me to be in. And another way I want you to look at it as well is Bitcoin is about to begin her parabolic move. And whether that means today or in a month, we don't know. We have to let the market show us. We expect Bitcoin to do somewhere between a 4 and 5x return by September or October. So you won't be able to sell at the exact top. So let's call it a 4x return. You need to be fairly confident if you're investing in altcoins that you're going to beat that return, because why hold an altcoin if it's not going to go up more than Bitcoin? And let's just take an arbitrary number. You know, if you were to lose £10,000 on a altcoin because you get caught on the wrong side of that sort of move, then that £10,000 would be something like £50,000 in September, October in Bitcoin, in my opinion. And looking longer term, if you manage to reinvest that £50,000 towards the bottom of the bear market, so end of 2022, beginning of 2023, then you can expect something like 100x return by 2025. So that £50,000 becomes £5 million. So a £10,000 loss on an altcoin right now could have an opportunity cost of up to 5 million. I hope that gives some perspective. It's just important for everybody to stay focused, keep their heads at this time. Don't make any big mistakes, because you have the golden opportunity right in front of you, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 8% today. Is this the beginning of what I'm talking about? It might be, it might not be. What I'm saying is we should expect it in the near future, and I want to position you mentally for that. And if you are adjusting your portfolio, then hopefully you can do that in a sensible way and have a good outlook of what we expect to come over the rest of the cycle. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, and I will talk to you tomorrow.